I wanted to walk you through one of the more difficult problems in the homework for this chapter. Sometimes when the information is presented just a little differently, it's hard to pull out that information that we need. So in this problem and in all of your homework problems, it might be helpful to use that Excel sheet that we went through in the example because it's going to break down the process for you. And a lot of the times they're asking for maybe the ending inventory cost, but we have to do all of those steps in order to get there. So we're going to run through this problem with you to show you how that's done. The first thing we have to do is compute that physical unit flow. We want to make sure we've captured everything. And all of their information is in this little paragraph that you need here. So the beginning balance that we start with is 35,000 units. It tells us that we added into production 660,000 units. So we need to account for 695,000. Now, as you can see, it's already populating what it needs to because I've done this in Excel and I've already put in those formulas. So when I go and back out, remember I'm trying to make sure that these two numbers agree. But what I need to add in here is my ending balance. My ending balance was 25,000 units, which will then change that completed and transferred out number to 670 units. This shows my total complete, 100% complete units. Then I can go down to step 2. And by reading that paragraph, it tells me that, again, we're ignoring that beginning inventory percentages, but it says my ending inventory are 40% complete as to conversion costs, but materials are added at the beginning of the process. That means they are 100% complete. So I'm going to take my total units in my ending inventory and multiply it by that percent complete. Materials are 100%. Conversion are then 40%. So this is just going to be adding that 25,000, but conversion, I'm going to take that ending inventory figure, multiply that by 40%. So that will show me now my total equivalent units, which I think you needed for that first answer. Next, we're going to go and determine our unit cost. To do that, we need to make sure we bring in all of our costs. It gives us our beginning inventory numbers. The first one for materials is 79,000. For conversion, it's 48,150. Now we have to look at those costs that were added into production. Materials, 1,589. And conversion, I'm going to have to add. Remember, conversion costs are our labor and overhead combined. So I'm taking that 225,920 and I'm going to add the 337,930. That's going to give me my total costs. Because I've already pre-populated this, this is going to give me my cost per equivalent unit. Again, that's going to be needed for your homework. Our next step is to find out that total cost. I can just add these numbers together. This will be helpful for the problems coming up. The next part of your homework wants you to assign those costs. What is our cost in our transferred out? What is our cost in our ending inventory? So basically, they want you to do this step 4. Again, this has already been pre-populated because I used that Excel with my formulas already put in, but this number coming from step 1, and materials coming from and conversion coming from step 2. I can put in my costs that I computed per unit that I determined in step 3. And 0.9 for conversion to give me my total cost. But what I want to do is make sure that that equals my total. And if I come up to my problem here, in that first sentence, it tells, I don't even have to add all this up, but it tells me what my total cost is, which is 2.280, which I can double check, and it is 2, and they agree. So that is helpful for part B of this problem, walks you through all of that. In part C of this problem, they want you to then prepare a production cost report for the assembly department. And all of that is basically doing is everything we've just done, just a little bit all in one form. So if you have all of this information, you can fill in part C as well. So hopefully that helps walk you through one of the examples. If you need more help, just send me a quick email. Thank you.